Hi, I'm Sean Ayres, and this is City Lights on Novus TV. If you're a fan of the original motion picture Monty Python and the Holy Grail, well, you're in luck. Today we're at the Stanley Theatre to talk to the cast of the all-new and hilarious Monty Python's Spamalot. I am here with Jay Hindle, who plays several characters in the production of Spamalot. Jay, tell me about the characters that you play.
In Spamalot, I play laughalot, the knight who says "Nee," and Tim the Enchanter.
Now, you are on stage mostly as Lancelot. Tell me about that character.
Lancelot, well, he is depicted as a homicidally brave knight who comes from a low-class upbringing and finds himself as a knight of the Round Table.
It's such a big ensemble cast. What is it like working with so many actors on stage at the same time?
It's terrific. It's fantastic. I've been amongst several large casts, and this one has gelled so well. I mean, the humor and the support, because I mean, you get your aches and pains and certain injuries throughout rehearsals, and just that physical and mental support we had throughout the whole process is amazing.
I'm here with Jonathan Winsby, who plays Galahad in Spamalot. Jonathan, tell me about your character.
Galahad, whose first name is Dennis. A very lovely character. It's a lot of fun to play him. He starts off as a mud farmer. That's when we first meet him. So of course that in itself is quite silly. But he has quite the tendency to learn some socio-political jargon, which he teaches the king very quickly, King Arthur, and then his mother comes out afterwards as well, and we get to tell the audience a bit about some interesting ways of living life back in the medieval times using jargon that was created in the 21st century. But then he transforms, thanks to the Lady of the Lake. He transforms into this dashing, somewhat dim knight, but who has great blonde hair and a big voice, and becomes Galahad the Pure. So not too much gets by him. He doesn't realize what's really going on, but he's a joy to play.
Now you have several big songs in the show, of which have stuck in my head, I must say. The duet you have with Lady in the Lake.
Yes.
I mean, it's just going through my head right now as we speak. What is it like to work with that actress and to be able to have fun with that song?
Well, the best part for me was the very first day we even started working on it, she actually turned to me and said, "I just look at your face and I start to laugh," and so I didn't know how to take that. But it was because she knew how well I was going to probably encapsulate the character in that song, because we're really playing that we're kind of a couple of airheads who don't really know what's going on. So there's a lot of eyebrows and a lot of looking around going, wow, what's going on? And so it's an overdramatic song, and Tara and I, we just gelled instantly day one with that, and it was fantastic to be able to work with her on that song. Honestly, it fell into place pretty quick. There wasn't too much you could do wrong with it when both of us were being pretty silly, but yet still trying to be, oh no, this really is a song. We're just sending it up quite a bit. So.
I am here with the lovely and talented Tara C McLeod. Tara, tell us about Lady of the Lake.
I love her. She's, the quintessential, diva role in musical theater. So many levels to her as well. And, there's a charm and there's an honesty and a sweetness to her being, like Guinevere. But they were so clever of how they put in this element of this diva, this opportunity for an actress to really push herself and grow within this role and in a way laugh at yourself, spoof it out. I don't like to say the word diva in the way, because then it just kind of, what does that mean? I get to sing and play in so many different elements of the show, from a classical voice to, this Liza Minnelli-ish kind of Cher Vegas rendition of something, and it's just, the great thing about this role is the amount of layers and how much I get to play and continuing to discover everything that she can be, how far you can go, when to pull back. And
yeah. Every time you come back on stage, I feel like you're exploring a new area. You're pushing a bit further.
Absolutely. And I think that's the beauty of this character is, you'll know when something doesn't land because they let you know very quickly. The audience, this kind of show is, if you don't get the response, that didn't land. But especially in every scene she's in, it is a different style, whether it's, like I said, whether it's Vegas, whether it's classical, whether she's really just Lady Guinevere who's in love with King Arthur, or whether she's lamenting about her lack of presence in the second act of the show. There is definitely an honesty about her, but she just lives very heightened. That's what I say. She's who she is, just it's at a heightened level.
I'm here with Josh Epstein. Josh, tell me about the characters that you play in Spamalot.
A whole bunch. I play Sir Robin, who's one of the knights, and I play the French taunter, which is probably my favorite little bit. And I play Brother Maynard, and I play Guard 1, which is a really funny scene as well, where they're misunderstanding their instructions. People who've seen the Holy Grail will know that one.
Absolutely. Tell us about Sir Robin. Elaborate a bit on that character.
Yeah, well, he's not so brave, a little bit of a chicken. He's actually slew the chicken of wherever. He secretly wants to sing and dance and be a knight. He thinks it's more about the showbiz side of being a knight. So he joins up so he can go on the adventure. But I think he gets a little bit scared by when the real threats pop up.
Tell us about being in this production. The audience response so far. What has it been?
It's been amazing. I mean, I was just trying to get tickets for friends, and like the seats are all selling out. For the next couple of weeks, it's like, there's just pockets of seats in different places. And every night, I'm surprised by, sometimes you get applause when you introduce a character, because there's like the Python fans, we call them, who come and they just love those sketches. So they know as soon as they show up on the scene, they start clapping, and people are laughing the whole show, and everybody I talk to, it's been that show that they're just like, they're having a really good time, they're enjoying themselves. It's the perfect summer show to see. I'd say go see something intense at Bard on the Beach, and then see this, and that's your perfect summer of entertainment.
Monty Python Spamalot is the final show on the Stanley stage as part of the Arts Club's 50th anniversary season. Now, Spamalot runs until June 29th, and for more information or for tickets, you can go to artsclub.com. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Sean Ayres.